What if the greatest, most profound power to shape your destiny, to literally mold your reality, isn't found in external circumstances nor in the whims of fate, but in a hidden yet profoundly accessible lever deep within the intricate architecture of your own mind? Imagine possessing a precise, scientific mechanism that, texting when understood and consciously directed, can fundamentally reprogram your subconscious for unstoppable wealth, vibrant health, and unequivocal success, dismantling years of limiting beliefs and self-doubt with surgical precision. Today, we embark on an unparalleled exploration, unlocking one of Napoleon Hill's most profound, yet often underestimated principles: autosuggestion. How to program your mind for wealth and success. This is not esoteric magic or abstract philosophy. This is the precise, repeatable science of self-mastery, a direct conduit to your deepest potential. In the relentless, often demanding pursuit of any worthy ambition, be it the accumulation of significant financial abundance, the achievement of groundbreaking professional milestones, the mastery of complex new skills, or the realization of a truly grand entrepreneurial vision, we invariably confront a common, often insidious internal adversary: the deeply ingrained limiting beliefs, the pervasive negative thought patterns, and the subtle currents of self-doubt that reside, largely unseen, deep within the hidden chambers of our subconscious mind. You might consciously and fervently desire wealth, success, or profound happiness. But if your inner voice, your internal monologue, constantly whispers debilitating doubts like "I'm not intelligent enough," "I lack the necessary skills," "I'll never truly make it," "It's far too difficult for someone like me," or "I'm just not lucky," your most valiant outward efforts will often be subtly, yet powerfully, undermined. This creates a frustrating, often heartbreaking cycle of self-sabotage, where your conscious drive is perpetually at odds with your subconscious programming. This internal conflict leads directly to the painful reality of unrealized potential. The agonizing feeling that something unseen, something beyond your conscious control, is subtly yet relentlessly holding you back. It manifests as a constant, exhausting battle against an internal critic that seems to derail your every courageous step, every bold initiative. Many ambitious individuals, unaware of this internal mechanism, attempt to force success through sheer willpower, through relentless grind, through Herculean effort, only to find themselves utterly exhausted, battling not just external challenges, but an even more formidable enemy: their own deeply ingrained, often negative mental programming. This internal resistance is the unseen barrier preventing their deepest desires from manifesting. Napoleon Hill, in his seminal work, Think and Grow Rich, did not merely advocate for a vague notion of positive thinking. His insights went infinitely deeper. He provided a specific, systematic, and intensely practical methodology designed to impress positive, constructive, and definitive thoughts directly upon the subconscious mind, which he understood to be the ultimate, tireless engine of all manifestation. He called this profoundly powerful method autosuggestion. Through his unprecedented decades-long immersion in the lives and minds of hundreds of history's most successful individuals, from the visionary industrial titans and financial magnates to the inventive geniuses and influential magicians, Hill made a consistent, startling observation: those who achieved truly extraordinary feats possessed an uncanny, almost alchemical ability to influence and deliberately direct their own subconscious beliefs, effectively bypassing the logical, often overly critical conscious mind. They grasped a fundamental truth: the subconscious mind is the incredibly fertile ground where thoughts take root, germinate, and inevitably grow into physical reality, and that it absorbs without judgment precisely what it is consistently fed, whether those inputs are positive and empowering or negative and debilitating. Hill realized with absolute clarity that autosuggestion is the disciplined, conscious application of this profound truth. It is, in essence, the sole voluntary avenue through which your conscious mind can directly communicate with influence, and ultimately program your own vast, powerful subconscious mind. It is the indispensable bridge between your conscious desires and the immense, unseen subconscious power that tirelessly works to bring those desires into concrete, tangible fruition. This comprehensive deep dive will provide you with the exact step-by-step techniques to consciously, systematically, and powerfully program your mind for the unparalleled wealth, success, and fulfillment you unequivocally desire. The profound essence of autosuggestion far beyond simple affirmations, a deeper unpacking. So, when Napoleon Hill meticulously articulated the principle of autosuggestion, what profound depth did he infuse into this term, and how does it fundamentally differ from the popular, often superficial, understanding of mere positive thinking or simple, rote affirmations? Hill defined it not as a philosophical concept, but as a scientific, disciplined, and profoundly powerful method of self-communication, meticulously designed to influence the subconscious mind with unwavering precision. The Unveiled Gateway to the Subconscious Mind, Hill vividly characterized the subconscious mind as a vast, immensely powerful, and utterly indiscriminate servant. Crucially, he observed that it does not possess the faculty to reason, to analyze, or to judge the validity or source of the information it receives. It simply absorbs, internalizes, and tirelessly executes whatever instructions it is consistently given, particularly those instructions that are deeply infused with intense emotion. Autosuggestion, therefore, is the only voluntary, conscious avenue through which your conscious mind can directly and deliberately implant specific thoughts, core beliefs, and fervent desires into this incredibly fertile subconscious realm. The critical pain point addressed here is that countless individuals are often entirely unwittingly programming their subconscious for consistent failure through the dominant negative thoughts, deep-seated fears, and pervasive self-doubts that occupy their minds. They mistakenly believe these thoughts are harmless, or simply an unchangeable aspect of how they are, or fleeting, inconsequential musings. Hill profoundly demonstrates that these pervasive negative thoughts are, in essence, powerful, undeniable commands to the subconscious. Autosuggestion, in its essence, systematically reverses this detrimental process, powering you to consciously and deliberately plant seeds of wealth, vibrant health, profound happiness, and undeniable success. It is akin to stepping into the role of the master programmer of your own internal supercomputer, finally taking control of its operating system. The indispensable role of emotion and relentless repetition. Hill emphasized with absolute clarity that mere words, even those carefully crafted to be positive and uplifting, hold remarkably little power to penetrate the depths of the subconscious mind in isolation. For autosuggestion to be truly effective, to generate tangible results, it must be consistently and profoundly accompanied by two non-negotiable components: intense, deeply felt emotion and consistent, relentless repetition. It is the fervent feeling, the absolute conviction, the burning, visceral desire that animates and infuses the words that ultimately impresses the thought deeply and indelibly into the fertile subconscious realm. The more profound the emotion you meticulously infuse, please, and the more consistently and faithfully you repeat the suggestion, the more powerfully and irreversibly it takes root, transforming from a fleeting thought into an unshakable belief. This directly addresses the pervasive pain of ineffective or failed affirmations. Many individuals attempt affirmations but fail to experience tangible results, precisely because their repetitions lack the critical ingredient of intense emotional fervor and unwavering belief. Hill provides the missing alchemical ingredient. You must make your suggestions vividly real. Passionately feel them as already accomplished and true, and repeat them with an almost fanatical, unwavering faith. It's not simply a detached recitation of "I am rich." It's the profound, visceral feeling and emotional experience of already being rich, of already living in abundance, that must accompany the words as you repeat them tirelessly day after day. This active emotional engagement is what ignites the subconscious, directing the creative impulse and connecting to infinite intelligence. Hill possessed a profound conviction that all desires, when rigorously backed by unwavering faith and diligently impressed upon the subconscious through autosuggestion, are directly conveyed to what he termed the infinite intelligence. This infinite intelligence can be understood as a universal source of all knowledge, all power, and all creative energy, akin to a collective unconscious, a universal mind, or the very fabric of the cosmos itself. The subconscious mind, in this intricate process, acts as the essential intermediary, meticulously translating these deeply held desires into a form that is directly understandable and actionable by this higher intelligence, which then, in turn, orchestrates the precise means for their ultimate realization, often in ways that defy conscious comprehension. This offers a profoundly empowering solution to the pain of feeling isolated, powerless, or utterly helpless in achieving truly grand, seemingly insurmountable ambitions. Autosuggestion, when properly and consistently applied, systematically connects you to a vast, unseen, yet immensely potent network of resources. Groundbreaking ideas, serendipitous opportunities, and the very creative force of the universe. It's not merely about what you, as an individual, can consciously do. It's about activating an intricate, dynamic, and powerful internal and external mechanism of attraction, orchestration, and creative manifestation. From abstract desire to concrete internalized command, autosuggestion is the precise, meticulously articulated mechanism Hill prescribed for the fundamental conversion of the abstract, often fleeting thought of a definite major purpose into a concrete, deeply internalized, and unshakable command for the subconscious mind. It is the method by which the intricate blueprint for your grandest dream becomes indelibly, powerfully stamped onto the very operating system of your mind, becoming an automatic, self-fulfilling prophecy. This critically bridges the immense gap between simply having a good idea or wishing for something and possessing a burning, non-negotiable desire that automatically, powerfully, and relentlessly drives you towards its complete and undeniable fulfillment. It transforms vague aspiration into a deeply ingrained directive. Why autosuggestion is the indispensable core for all success. Autosuggestion is not merely a supplementary tool, a helpful adjunct to other principles. According to Napoleon Hill, it is a foundational, absolutely crucial, and utterly indispensable core to every single principle of achievement he meticulously taught. Here's a systematic breakdown of precisely docilely why its mastery is so profoundly vital for your unparalleled success. The master key to cultivating unwavering faith. Faith, as Hill profoundly defined it, is the eternal elixir, the vital, animating force that breathes life, power, and tangible form into thought. Autosuggestion is not merely one method for cultivating this faith. It is, in Hill's comprehensive philosophy, the only known, direct, and voluntary method for consciously cultivating this profound and unshakable faith. By consistently and emotionally impressing thoughts of unwavering confidence, boundless possibility, and absolute belief in the inevitable realization of your definite purpose, you systematically and deliberately build an inner fortress of unshakable faith that actively attracts and compels success. This principle directly confronts and systematically dismantles deep-seated self-doubt, the insidious imposter syndrome, and limiting beliefs that manifest as internal dialogues like "I'm not good enough," "I'll always struggle," "I don't deserve this," or "that's for other people, not me." Autosuggestion precisely targets and meticulously reprograms these deeply entrenched, negative internal narratives, replacing them with empowering truths. The indispensable fuel for unstoppable persistence. When your subconscious mind is thoroughly, deeply, and powerfully programmed with your definite major purpose and an unyielding, absolute belief in its inevitable attainment, persistence ceases to be a grueling conscious effort and transforms into an almost automatic unconscious compulsion. Every setback becomes a mere temporary detour, every obstacle a challenge to be conquered rather than a reason to surrender. This directly resolves the debilitating pain of lacking consistent, motivation, and succumbing to the quitter's habit when confronted with adversity. When your subconscious is aligned, your inner drive becomes relentless. It provides the psychological stamina to push through periods of doubt, fatigue, and external criticism. Knowing deep down that your definite purpose is non-negotiable. Activating the Mastermind Alliance. While a Mastermind Alliance is formed consciously with others, its deepest power comes from the mental synchronization of its members, driven by a common, definite purpose. Autosuggestion helps you internalize that definite purpose with such intensity that you subconsciously attract and align with the right individuals for your mastermind. Furthermore, consistent autosuggestion reinforces your commitment to the group's common goal and your belief in its collective power. Pain point addressed. The challenge of finding and effectively collaborating with the right people. Autosuggestion, by refining your energetic frequency, helps draw suitable partners into your sphere and strengthens your internal readiness for collaborative success, enhancing organized planning and decision-making. When your subconscious is saturated with your definite purpose and faith in its realization, your conscious mind gains unprecedented clarity. Ideas for organized plans flow more freely, and decisions become more decisive because your internal compass is perfectly aligned with your ultimate goal. You're less prone to analysis paralysis because your core beliefs drive action. Indecision, overwhelm in planning, and lack of clarity on the next steps. Autosuggestion clears the mental fog, allowing for sharper, more intuitive planning and faster, more confident decision-making. Building specialized knowledge and creative imagination. Autosuggestion directs your subconscious to seek out and absorb relevant information for your definite purpose. It primes your mind for learning and discovery. Moreover, by clearly defining your desires, you provide the raw material for your creative imagination to generate innovative solutions and original ideas that will serve your purpose. Feeling limited by current knowledge or lacking creative solutions, autosuggestion creates an internal pull for the right information and stimulates dormant creative faculties, making you more receptive to insights and breakthroughs, transforming negative emotions. Hill linked autosuggestion directly to the transmutation of negative emotions, particularly the powerful energy of sex. By directing this potent force through autosuggestion towards constructive and creative pursuits aligned with your definite purpose, you elevate its expression from purely physical to a source of immense mental and spiritual power. The uncontrolled dissipation of vital energy or the destructive manifestation of powerful emotions. Autosuggestion provides the channel for redirection and constructive transformation. In essence, autosuggestion is the foundational operating system update for your entire mental architecture. It is the silent internal force that makes all other principles not just possible, but truly powerful and effective. Without its consistent application, your efforts will always be an uphill battle against your own subconscious programming. The practical application of autosuggestion, your daily ritual for reprogramming. Now, let's translate this profound principle into a concrete daily ritual. This isn't a passive exercise. It's an active, disciplined practice that, when consistently applied, yields undeniable results. Hill provided a clear, actionable methodology. Prepare your definite, major purpose statement. Write down on a piece of paper your definite, major purpose in the present tense, as if it has already been achieved. Be incredibly specific. For example, by December 31st, 2020, I will possess a net worth of $1 million, which will come to me in various amounts from my successful online coaching business and strategic real estate investments. I will provide immense value to 100 clients through my unique coaching methodology, helping them achieve financial freedom and personal mastery. In return for this service, I will receive the desired sum, and I will donate 10% to specific charity. Also, importantly, write down precisely what you intend to give in return for this wealth. This step forces clarity. The subconscious cannot act on vague instructions. The act of writing it down engages multiple senses and commits it to a tangible form, making it more real. including what you give in return, aligns the purpose with the universal law of exchange. Find a quiet, undisturbed space. Identify specific times, ideally first thing in the morning upon waking, and last thing at night before falling asleep. Ensure you are free from distractions. This creates a sacred space for your mental programming. Eliminating external noise allows for deeper focus and more effective impression of thoughts. Read your statement aloud with intense emotion. Close your eyes and, with genuine emotion, feeling, and conviction, read your definite purpose statement aloud, repeatedly. Visualize yourself already possessing the wealth, already living the life, already experiencing the fulfillment. Use all your senses. What does it feel like? What does it look like? What sounds accompany it? How do others react? This is the core of the technique. The emotion is the feeling fuel that propels the thought from your conscious to your subconscious. Repetition engraves the message. The visualization makes the abstract real for your subconscious. This actively reprograms the mind, overriding old, limiting beliefs. This addresses the pain of superficial affirmations by adding the vital emotional component. See yourself as already possessing the desired outcome. As you read and repeat, spend significant time seeing and feeling yourself in possession of the money, living in the desired circumstances, having achieved the goal. Don't just think about it. Actively experience it in your mind's eye. This is critical for activating the law of attraction and compelling the subconscious to work on your behalf. Your subconscious doesn't differentiate between vividly imagined reality and actual reality. When it believes you already possess something, it works tirelessly to bring that into your physical experience. This directly combats the pain of scarcity mindset by flooding your mind with images of abundance. Persist without exception. This is not a one-time exercise. Commit to this ritual twice daily, every single day, without fail, until your definite purpose has been realized. Consistency is paramount. Hill emphasized that thoughts become things through consistent application of force. Just as a river carves a canyon through relentless flow, repeated suggestion carves new neural pathways and deepens the programming in your subconscious. This resolves the pain of inconsistent effort and ensures the programming takes permanent hold. Advanced applications and nuances of autosuggestion. Beyond the basic ritual, Hill touched upon more advanced aspects and common mistakes to avoid. The power of focused desire. Autosuggestion works most powerfully when the desire is not a vague wish, but a definite, burning desire that has been clearly defined and backed by an immediate plan for its attainment. The more intense your desire, the more quickly the suggestion takes hold. This explains why casual manifestation attempts often fail. It's the emotional charge and specific intention that makes autosuggestion potent. Protecting your mind from negative autosuggestion. Just as you can consciously impress positive thoughts, your subconscious is constantly absorbing all thoughts, both positive and negative, whether from yourself or external sources. Fear, doubt, poverty, consciousness, and the negative opinions of others are all forms of negative autosuggestion that can sabotage your efforts. This highlights the importance of guarding your mental environment. Limit exposure to negative news, cynical individuals, and self-defeating internal dialogue. Actively filter what you allow into your mind, as it will be absorbed by your subconscious and acted upon. This is the mental hygiene necessary for effective programming. The role of emotion in all thoughts. Every thought you hold, whether positive or negative, carries an emotional charge. This charge determines its power to influence your subconscious. Intense fear, for example, is a powerful negative autosuggestion. Consciously choosing to infuse your positive thoughts with equal or greater emotional intensity is key. It's not just what you think, but how you feel about what you think. Your emotions are the engine of autosuggestion, patience, and persistence. It's common to experience a period where results don't immediately materialize. This is the acid test of your faith and persistence. The subconscious, like a deep well, requires consistent drawing before it yields its treasures. Don't give up just before the breakthrough. This reinforces the link to persistence. The faith built by autosuggestion empowers you to endure this breaking through phase where external results are not yet visible. Beyond financial goals, universal application. While Hill focused heavily on wealth, autosuggestion is a universal principle applicable to any desire: health, relationships, skill acquisition, personal growth, overcoming bad habits, or developing specific character traits. By consistently impressing the desired outcome onto your subconscious, you begin to automatically adjust your thoughts, habits, and actions to align with that outcome. This expands the understanding of autosuggestion as a tool for holistic self-mastery, not just material gain. Case studies: autosuggestion in action. Let's look at examples that illustrate the raw power of autosuggestion, even if the individuals didn't call it by that exact name. Thomas Edison. His unwavering belief in his ability to invent, despite thousands of failures, was a constant autosuggestion to his own mind. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This internal dialogue, fueled by his definite purpose, kept his subconscious focused on solutions. Helen Keller, deaf and blind from a young age. Her transformation was largely due to the persistent suggestions of her teacher, Anne Sullivan, who continually impressed upon Helen's mind the possibility of communication and learning. Helen's own subsequent determination was an incredible act of self-imposed autosuggestion. Muhammad Ali. His constant declarations, "I am the greatest. I float like a butterfly. Sting like a bee," were classic examples of autosuggestion. He wasn't just convincing others. He was programming his own subconscious for victory, power, and unparalleled confidence. Modern athletes, elite athletes, often use visualization and affirmations before and during competition. This is a direct application of autosuggestion to program their minds for peak performance and to override self-doubt under pressure. Entrepreneurs and innovators. Many successful founders describe an almost obsessive belief in their product or vision, even when others doubt them. This internal conviction, constantly reinforced, is a powerful form of autosuggestion that drives them through immense challenges and attracts the resources needed for their ventures. They see their success so vividly that their minds, through autosuggestion, compel them to act in alignment with that vision. These examples highlight that whether consciously labeled as autosuggestion or not, the principle is universally applied by those who achieve extraordinary results. It is the internal command center that translates desire into reality, overcoming resistance and sustaining the practice. It's natural to encounter resistance when implementing new habits, especially those that challenge deeply ingrained beliefs. Here's how to navigate it. Be patient, be persistent. Results may not be instantaneous. The subconscious has years of old programming. Consistent emotional repetition is key to overriding old tapes. Don't expect a single session to undo decades of conditioning. Address internal conflict. If you find yourself resisting the affirmations or feeling a disconnect, acknowledge it. Sometimes, deeper subconscious beliefs need to be brought to light. Journaling or even seeking professional guidance can help uncover and address root causes of resistance. Integrate into your day. Beyond the dedicated ritual, sprinkle autosuggestion throughout your day. Read your definite purpose multiple times. Use mental imagery during commutes or breaks. The more you immerse yourself in the desired reality, the faster your subconscious absorbs it. Celebrate small victories. As you begin to see minor shifts or positive synchronicities, acknowledge them. This reinforces your belief in the process and further fuels your faith. Autosuggestion is the ultimate tool for self-mastery because it gives you direct access to the very engine of your being, your subconscious mind. It empowers you to become the deliberate creator of your internal reality, which then, by immutable law, shapes your external world. In the profound architecture of personal and professional achievement, Autosuggestion stands as the indispensable, direct conduit to your subconscious mind, the ultimate engine of your creative and manifestative power. It is the scientific method by which your definite major purpose, your burning desire, and your unwavering faith are meticulously ingrained into the very operating system of your being, transforming abstract thoughts into the undeniable reality of your external world. Stop allowing limiting beliefs, self-doubt, or the negative influences of the outside world to dictate your destiny. Embrace Napoleon Hill's profound principle of autosuggestion. Commit to the daily ritual of consciously and emotionally programming your mind for the wealth, success, and fulfillment you unequivocally desire. This is not passive wishing. It is active, disciplined self-mastery. Your subconscious mind is ready to receive your commands. It is waiting to work tirelessly on your behalf. Take control of its programming today and witness your life transform from the inside out. If this exhaustive deep dive into autosuggestion has unveiled a truly revolutionary power within you, please hit that like button. Don't let this invaluable wisdom remain a fleeting thought. Subscribe for more timeless insights and actionable strategies from the masters of achievement that will unequivocally empower your journey to extraordinary success. And now, we want to hear from you. What's one specific, definite desire or belief will you begin to impress upon your subconscious mind using the power of autosuggestion starting today? Share your commitment in the comments below. Your conscious self-mastery inspires our entire community.